Hello everyone and welcome to Automachef or Automachef. I think it's Automachef, like Automation Chef. My name is TheOntarioGardener and I'm here today to play Automachef demo version for you. Now in the demo you can't do contracts, scenario tests, or mods. You can do some campaigns. Now you have the 3 tutorials, basic tutorial, order reader tutorial, and first taste, basic tutorial and order reader tutorial. And we're going to skip those because those basically are like, click this, place this. We don't need to see that. We know how to play. Now, let's jump into first taste. We have 3 to do. We have first taste, let us begin, and doubling down. Now, you can see I did try some of these. This one I haven't quite mastered yet. But we're going to jump right back to number 1. Out of the tutorial, we can do what we want. And let's get it going. First taste, 10 orders to be fulfilled. Power usage has to be less than 500 watt hours. Could just say watts, I guess. Use fewer than 40 ingredients, and we have a budget of $50,000. We need to make plain hamburgers, which I'd rather not have a plain hamburger, and cheeseburgers, which that's what I'm talking about. And there you go. I'm not going to read through all this. It's just this thing telling us what to do, etc., etc., whatever. So in the campaign part of the game, this will just, like, people walk through here and like nothing really happens. You don't lose time, you don't lose money, you don't lose anything. Now you can't pause the game in this section of designing. You can't pause it. Now you have blueprints which aren't available in the demo. This is just move, copy. This is just clicking the recipe to get what you're looking for, which we might as well talk about. We need to do a plain burger, which is 1 bun, 1 raw patty that's cooked into a cooked patty and then assembled in a plain burger. So you need to have something to cook the patty, which is a grill. Now the cheeseburger is 1 extra step. Same here, and we have to take cheese and we have to process the cheese. Now I will go over the different machines here. An assembler basically assembles something. An order reader, you can set conditions for how things are dispensed based on the dispenser. A dispenser dispenses an item. The grill grills or toasts an item. Now you can do toast on a grill. A food processor basically just cuts something up. Whether it's a tomato, it cuts it. Lettuce, it cuts it. Cheese, it'll slice the cheese into slices. Conveyor belt does exactly that. As in any game, it is a conveyor belt. You have robotic arms dumb, which means they will pick up any object that's in front of them, regardless if it's cooked, raw, or whatever. It'll pick it up and put it to whatever area it's selected to. The smart robotic arm, you can select what it picks up. So if you have something that's waiting to be cooked, you have to use a smart arm so it doesn't pick it up as soon as it's placed on the grill, which we will get into in a second here. Now, I like to start, well, let's just start this way. We need to start with some dispensers. And I'm not at the game where I'm really going crazy with this, and I've done this already, so let's just do it like this. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to need 1, 2. And the reason why it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 is because this one is going to be dispensing the burger bun. This one is going to be dispensing the cheese. Now you can select how many seconds between the next one comes out. The lowest is 5 all the way up to 30 seconds. For this, I don't want to do that. For this scenario, or for this tutorial, I guess, or campaign, we wouldn't leave it at the default 5. And then this one here is going to be the raw patty. And left click picks up and moves, right click opens up your menu. Now these are done. So we have to do the same thing down here, but this is for the regular burger. So burger bun, and this one is going to be for the raw patty. Now, as I said, is you have to do something with these raw ingredients. Well, the cheese can be cut with a processor. Now there's no conditions, you can't right click on this, it's just basic, it processes what comes out of this. Now, the burger dispenser, you need to cook it on a grill. And the grills can face any way. I like facing them like this. Or sorry, I'm wrong, aren't I? We need to cook the burger patty. So we'll set 2 of these up. And now here's where you need to use a... Oh, this is actually in the wrong spot. There we go. You have a conveyor belt coming out of this. out of this, and then you're going to use a dumb robotic arm. And you see how there's an arrow? That's the direction of where it picks up from and puts it to. In these, you can select straight, turn to the left, or turn to the right. But since we're doing it this way, it's just going to go from here straight across. And this is where you would copy the settings for something. And you enter that, and you would do it like that. But since this is just a dumb one, it doesn't need to do anything. Now, on the other side, this is where the smart one comes into play. So here, we need to select this, because it doesn't want to do anything. Because that means as soon as a raw hamburger, a raw patty, hits the grill, it'll pick it up. We don't want that. We need to get the cooked patty. And we hit OK. So we hit our little copy button. We hit this. We hit enter. And we can copy the setting down to this one. Simple as that. Now, after this, the cheese gets processed, and that's just going to run straight like this. The burger bun, nothing happens to it, so we can actually run those two together. And this one here, this is going to run out as well. And this is going to run, oops, not like that. If you make a mistake, you left click and hit delete. And then here, we're going to have a dumb arm facing this way, facing that way. Now, we need to put in 2 assemblers, because assembler can only assemble one thing. This one's going to be the cheeseburger. This one is going to be the plain burger. Boo, who likes plain burgers? Not me. And then from there, we can run these. They have to be run into one conveyor belt. So, and also you hit E or Q to rotate, not R. R does nothing. So you click, you don't really click and drag, you just click, you just have to click each one into place. Now, that's as simple as it gets. Now, the only other thing we need to do is we need to put an order reader in. Because if we don't, these will continue to process and process as much as until we satisfy our order, which is 10. And that's wasteful of ingredients because you're only given a certain amount of ingredients to use. So you use this thing here. We're actually going to need 2 of these. Actually, this one can go, actually look the same either way. Excuse me. This one can go here. Now, this one is going to be your cheeseburger, and it detects it, meaning when an order comes in, it can send a signal to this. It can send a signal to this. It can send a signal to this. And then what I wanted to do is I wanted to perform the action, which is dispensing one time, because you only need one bun. Now I wish you could click on this and this wouldn't go away, because you have to click on each one twice. It's kind of annoying, even if you do it this way. That I don't like, but whatever. So the burger bun, you need 1 bun. Cheese, you need 1 cheese. Meat, you need 1 patty. And then you hit OK. So that means when an order comes in, which will be coming in this way, because this would be considered, how do I rotate? X, this is I can only rotate like that. This is the front of the restaurant, so the orders will come in this way. And then for some reason they go out the back. I don't really get that. But anyway, let's click on our next one here. We're going to connect to this. I mean, this is going to be the plain burger, by the way. Connect and connect. And we're the same as what we're going to do before. Perform action 1 time. Perform action, oh, not for 2 seconds, sorry. 1 time. Now, you can set these for conditions. You can turn it off for 1 second on a new order. You can turn it on for a new order, turn it off while the order is pending, meaning it's not going to do anything until the order comes in. Now, I think, let me just see once. I don't know if this is true or not. Let's see, can you, not assembler, can you put an order, can you put 2? This is going to be this. I want to see if you can do 2. You can't. Okay, so you cannot do that. You can only have 1 condition per machine. But we should be good to go. We have plain burger, and here we have a cheeseburger. So let's see once. Our budget is just under 50,000. Let's see once what happens. Now we have, this is the usage that we have, or sorry, no, this is the power usage. This is the energy used, which is different. Reputation at 100% as of now. Ingredients 0. Dishes delivered 0. So everything's going to run, and energy is being used because this stuff is running. Now, another condition you could set would be to not have it run. Oh, this guy wants a plain burger. You can speed up down here in the left. So let's just speed it up 1 notch until they start taking the orders in. There we go. So if we zoom in as close as we can, oh, it's going to grill. The dumb one is going to pick it up and put it right in. The smart one is going to wait for the patty to cook. And then it puts it on one of these like plates. This is going to process. There you go. And, oh, so hold on a second. I messed up. You can just stop like this and guess what? You start over. I messed up because you need to have a robotic arm to and from machines. The dispenser, no, the dispenser will dispense automatically onto a belt. Everything else, you have to use a robotic arm. Anyway, and if you make a mistake, all you do is you stop, you lose your progress, and you start over. And let's just speed it way up until we get a customer. And that's as easy as that, really, how you do it. Now we're wasting a lot. Let's wait for the, let's see. Oh, there we go. Burger bun in. Raw patty. Let's just wait for that to be cooked. Cooked in. Now, this grill, you can set this to go faster or slower. It's just, but it depends on your, how much power you have. Look, there it goes. That's a plain burger. And you can run these on the same conveyor belt because you have to, because you only have one outlet of where you can serve the food to. And look at that. Plain burger, cheeseburger, plain burger. Now, because we're just doing in-store dining, if you will, in-restaurant dining, the order things come out don't matter. If you have a drive-through, they have to come out faster. So it depends on, and you have to have conditions set up. Like you might want to have a condition set on this thing to wait until this one is finished or something like that. And there we go. That's going to be the 10th one, so we can speed this up. Now, we already have more orders coming in, so we're wasting ingredients there. But there's nothing really you can do about it because you can only set one condition per machine. Now, I don't know if you could set this to here to do until it order. I don't know, but oh, shoot. I screwed up because you got to be so careful hitting that button. All right, we're just going to let everything go really fast just to get this finished. Because we've seen it twice now of me pushing the wrong button, of course. It's going to go as fast as it needs to. Boom, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, there's 5, there's 6, 7, there's 8. Look at our power usage. Are we going to go over? That's going to be the question. And the answer is no. We just came in under 500. Which is tricky. Which is very, very tricky. So I think using those machines where you can set conditions is really going to be useful. Because things use power even if they're not doing anything. Money spent at 47,000. That's okay. Efficiency is 52%, which means we could be more efficient. Minimize electricity use by configuring machines to use lower energy modes. Very interesting. I didn't think about doing that. Order readers can be used to turn machines on and off for a set amount of time. Very interesting. Minimum ingredient wasted by dispensing only what is needed, which that we did do. Minimize the kitchen footprint. Now we could have probably gotten rid of a couple conveyor belts, which everything costs power to use. If an ingredient requires multiple dishes, potentially use an order reader detecting multiple dish types to dispense that ingredient, then send it to the appropriate assembler to cut down unnecessary duplicate machines. Which does make sense, but you know what? We finished this. Here's the kitchen report. Nothing to show. There was no fires, there was no breakdowns. So, let's continue to level 2. Now, you don't have to complete these to get to the next one. We're going to do this one, and I, for some reason, haven't figured out how to do it properly. So, let's see what happens. It's mainly the power thing. Let's hit start. We're making a BLT. I don't need to read all this. Okay. Wow, thank you. Doesn't give you a tip. Now, BLT, it's more complicated now because it takes 2 slices of bread, toasted both, 1 tomato, 1 lettuce not processed, and 1 bacon strip, which is also grilled. So these 2 needs grills. This one needs a processor, and you get 1 BLT in a matter of 8 seconds. And there you go. So, you have to start with an assembler. And here we're going to put in a robotic arm. And as you see, you want it to face this way. You right click and you want it to go then to the left. If you click on it again, there you go. They'll take this to the left. The assembler, we need to make a BLT. Operation mode normal. High speed power saving. Now, I'm not sure exactly what power saving does. So So let's run it normally. All right, now off of this, we need 4 ingredients, which means we could probably put all of them onto one belt. I don't know. But we're going to have at least one of these. Actually, let's do 2. Okay. Then we can have a belt going from this one, and this can dispense the lettuce right away, because lettuce does not have to be processed. There you go. Now we can put another dispenser, or sorry, not a dispenser. We need to now make something here that cooks. So we need to put the electric grill here. We need to put a smart arm. Now this is going to only pick up. Oh, sorry, that's not what I want. No. Sorry, no. This. There we go. We want this to be crispy bacon strips, and it's going to pick up only. Oh, this is all food. This is fine. And then operation is going to go left, and you click on this again. So it's going to take this and put it here, and this is going to put it in the machine, which saves conveyor belt space. And these can go together. It doesn't matter. It goes fast enough. Then from here, we need to have a... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. We're going to have another dumb arm with a dispenser. Now, I don't know if you can do this, so we're not going to do that. Well, we can try it, I should say. This is going to dispense bacon strips, and this is raw bacon strips. So go into here, it'll cook it. This is going to wait till it's cooked and then dump it on here. That's 2 of the 4 things completed. Now the next thing is going to be putting this here, is going to be using a food processor to cut the tomatoes, which is a very kind of passive thing. Tomato, and there you go. It'll come out of this, it'll automatically cut it, process it, go right into where it needs to go into. Now the next thing, which is a little bit more complicated, is doing the grilling. Now we need to have a smart arm, right? And that's going to go to the right. This is going to be grilled, where is it? Toasted bread. This is going to go to the right. Now we need to put a grill here, and here we can put a dumb arm, because it's just picking up any ingredient. It doesn't matter. And this one here is going to be having bread slice. There you go. Simple as that. Now the reason why you need to have the smart ones is because this will put a raw bacon on here, and this one would automatically pick it up. And you don't need that. You can't have that. You have to have it cooked. So it's, well, it says waiting because it's not doing anything. The last thing we need to do is put in an order reader like this. And we are going to be in the order sources restaurant, because we don't have takeout or the other one. And this is BLT. So we're going to connect to you. We're going to connect to you. We're going to connect to you. And we're going to connect to you. Now, the bacon at the bottom, we're going to do action 1 time. Lettuce, we're going to do action 1 time. Tomato, same thing. Action. I wish you could click on these simultaneously. And now the bread, we are going to do 2 times on 1 order, because you need 2 slices of bread per 1 of everything else. Now, should we give it a test run? We're under budget. Let's see what happens. I always like to speed it up the fastest it can go until we get an order, and they're going to come in over here. And once we get an order, we'll stop it, and oh, there's one. Okay, let's slow way down. Let's see what happens. There's one. Oh, there it goes. Awesome. We should have our first one coming out very soon. And where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's processing now. It's going to pick it up. Come on, come on, come on. There it is. There's one. Now we can speed up a little bit. The power usage is the big thing here. Can we stay under 400? I don't think we can. It'll be very tricky to stay under that 400. We did. We made it. I just paused. I didn't pause it. I just clicked the speed. We did. We made it. I clicked too fast. That's why this came up right away. But guess what? We succeeded where I previously off-camera failed. So this is great. We used fewer than 35 ingredients. Under 400, we use 375, so very, very close. Efficiency 60%, so that's good. I know we could definitely reduce the amount of certain things, but we're going to do it like this. Continue. We succeeded making the BLTs. Hooray. Now, next one is doubling down. 20 meals. Keep electricity under 1450. Use fewer than 95 ingredients. This one's going to be tough. Now, let's read the little... Oh, no. This is a hot dog. And this is a... looks like a double cheeseburger or maybe a double bacon. That is going to be intense. See what this guy says. And these are all different locations, by the way, which makes it so much fun. Business plan. Crowds arrive in droves, spectate machines, blah, blah, blah. Okay. 2 new dishes. The double bacon burger. Oh, my gosh. That is going to be a lot. And the plain hot dog, which is like ridiculously easy, honestly. The double bacon burger requires double the amount of cheese and patties. Cheese is easy because that's just automatically... Ooh, gets sliced. That was a plane flew overhead. To produce then our previous cheese-based burger exploits. So set the order reader accordingly. Wow, you have to have it like do 4 motions. That's going to be a lot. Book the passenger ride, propeller, airplane. All right. This is going to be tricky, guys. The hot dog is the easy thing. Like, that's the most simple thing ever is a hot dog, which is like it's just going to be a raw hot dog. So we're going to put this actually here because I'm not sure what type of space we're going to need. Order reader, we're going to do... Actually, I guess we have to do 2. So what we're going to... I know what we're going to do. Let's do the hot dog completely first. We can put that one right here. And we're going to do the robotic arm. And then that's going to have... Oh, did I not select it? This is going to have a plain hot dog. And a plain hot dog is just... Oh, I forgot about the buns. Cooked hot dog, raw hot dog bun. So that's not hard at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a conveyor belt here. No. We shouldn't actually need conveyor belts. We could do the dumb arm at the top, which is going to be for the bun. And that should... I don't know, again, I don't know if you can if these can go like this. We're going to try it. I don't know if this works this way, but we are going to try. We need a hot dog bun. Some people call them rolls. Where I grew up, they're called rolls. But that's that. And then the next one is going to be a dumb arm. Actually, no, this has to be a smart one because it has to be the cooked hot dog, remember? This is going to be... Oh, that's not what... this. Cooked hot dog. And there you go. And now that is going to go off of a grill. Now we can do the dumb one. And now we can do another dispenser. And this dispenser is going to have raw hot dog. Simple as that. Now, what we also have to do is we have to hook this up to an order reader. So we're going to click on you, and we're going to do... Because you can only have 4 connections, and we're going to need more than 4 connections. We're going to need... Well, that's going to be 2 connections. And then this is going to be... This is 4. Wow, look at that. Whew. This is going to be tricky to squeeze into this space. But I'm up for the challenge. This is going to be hot dog only. Connect to here, and then connect to here. This is going to perform 1 action on 1 order. And then that is it. Now the next thing is going to be the burger. This is going to be a little tricky. And we may actually run out of money. Because we have to run this like this. And we're going to pick another dumb one. Actually, no, we have to... No, we can do a dumb one. We can do a dumb one. This is going to make the double bacon burger. This is going to be crazy. So, what's the easiest thing to do is the burger bun. So, let's run that here. This is going to be burger bun. Oops, yes, burger bun. And then, okay, and then we're going to have the dumb arm. This is going to go to the right. Just like that. Okay, simple enough. The next thing we can do is going to be... let's do the bacon. Excuse me. Now, we need to have a robotic... No, this has to be the smart arm, remember? Smart arm for that, because this has to be the... Where are they at? yes, they're bacon strips. And that's going to come off of a grill. And that's going to come off of a dispenser as well. And also a dumb robotic arm. All right, and we got to do bacon strips. Okay, that's simple enough. Now, how many bacon strips do we need? 1. So 1 and 1. Easy. This is where it's going to get complicated. Double and double. Now, you could almost have 2 grills set up, but we're not going to do that. We don't have the room to do that. So what we're going to do down here is we're going to do a smart one here. And this is basically going to be taking where is the cooked ones at? A cooked patty. There you go. And then we're going to need another grill. And then we're going to have a dumb arm. And then we're going to have a dispenser here. And the dispenser is going to dispense a raw patty. Now, if this doesn't work, this direct insert type business, all we got to do is back each one of these back and put a belt in there. So I'm not exactly sure how that works. So this is fine. And then the cheese, we have to do the dumb cheese. And we're going to go to the left. Wish you could just like hover over to show where it's going, but you actually have to click on it, which is a bit inconvenient. All right, and now the cheese just needs to be, now again, I don't know if you need a conveyor belt in between these. That we're going to find out right now. Well, in a second. And this is going to be the cheese. Now, this is where the trickiness comes into play. We're going to put an order reader here, right? We are going to do double bacon burger. We're going to connect to you. We're going to connect to you, connect to you, and connect to you. Now, the burger bun is just going to be one action, right? The cheese, oh, not the cheese, sorry. The bacon is going to be one action. Now, the burger patty is going to do 2. Now, the cheese is also going to do 2. Now, this is complicated. We're under budget, barely. The power, I don't know. So, you know what? Let's see what happens. All we can do is see what happens, right? Now, as always, we have to do 20 dishes, which is going to be crazy. And right now, the orders, like, things are on. But you could only have 1 condition per machine. Actually, you know what? If we're over power budget, I may try to hook up an order to these things and to the machine so they're stopped. Actually, you know what? That one looks like it only kicked on there. Let's see. If these, okay, so these maybe aren't working then. I don't know. Let's see what's happening here. What's the problem here? Nothing. This should, oh, now it's processing. Okay, processing. Let's speed up a little bit. Let's see if we get some hot dogs in. Now you can't, as far as I know, you can't adjust these. You can't move these around. Man, that is super loud. Sorry about that. We're at an air show after all, right, guys? All right, so we have a few done. Our energy is a little bit, I'm a little very concerned about that. So we may have to do some conditions for that. But it's working. Everything is working. Uh-oh. There it goes. Okay, so it's taking a little bit of time to make these because of the grill. We might have to increase the speed of the grill. But yellow is still okay. It's just when it gets to the red, that's the problem. Hot dogs are simple. Like, they're super quick. Boom, boom, boom. More hot dogs, more hot dogs. Thank you, thank you. We're halfway done, and the energy is a little bit over half. I'm a little worried. The burgers take the most energy of anything, by the way. Let's see what happens here. It's grilling away. That noise is very loud. The flames. Sorry about that. Let's see if we get there. This is gonna be tricky. That's gonna be like, we're gonna be fine on ingredients. I think 20 ingredients. We should be. These each take 6 ingredients. These take 2. So that's the last one. We're gonna be fun. We're gonna be okay. We don't need this though. We don't need this. Stop, stop. Hey, look at that. Look at that, everybody. I wish this wouldn't just pop up all of a sudden to kind of like, I'm trying to watch the screen over here. We did it. Nothing to report, of course. 20 orders fulfilled. Power has to be less than 1450, which it was. 95 ingredients, 88. 66, so we could be very much better at efficiency. We didn't fail any, so guess what? That is amazing. We did such a good job, everyone. Thank you for playing Automachef. We hope you enjoyed the game, the demo, of course. Automachef is available to wishlist on Steam now, and please follow us on Facebook and Twitter for updates about the release date. Return to the campaign, go to the store. So let's just go back to the campaign and just look at all the ones. So we were at like number 3, and look at this. Look at this. I mean, some of these you can like you can skip, like this one you can skip all the way. Like that one's, yeah. Some of them, like there's a campaign, but some of them are skipped. Wow, look, oh my gosh. Some of these are tutorial, disaster tutorial, C2, T4, high tide. Look how many there are. Oh my gosh. The final course, 70, what does that say? 75 meals, fewer than 975 ingredients. Wow. That's number 30. That doesn't include the secret ones, I guess. Wow. We've done 3 of 30. And there's even more if you count these yellow ones. Like 35 of them. Wow. Power hungry, calories, insanity, griller tactics, power usage tutorial. Oh, those are tutorials. Okay. Cheesy does it. Ugh. This is awesome. I need to get this game. Anyway, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. If you stick around to the end, please give me a thumbs up. Please give me a subscribe. Please give me a follow on Twitch if you're on Twitch as well. It'd be much appreciated. I'm had so much fun doing this. We completed everything, guys. We did such a great job. And I couldn't have done it without your continued support. So thank you very much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification button. And I'll catch you again in the next, possibly, Automachef game. Or the next demo. Or just take a look at my channel. I have lots of fun videos there. Thanks for watching.